What's up, PlayStation Universe? We got more games to talk about still before we go. And one of those games Kyle and I both got to play, which was Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes, the grand return of the Rainbow Six, the venerated Rainbow Six franchise to next-gen consoles. And it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen a Rainbow Six game. So, yeah, we saw hands-off gameplay. We saw the Ubisoft dev team play a bit of it, and then we got to go hands-on ourselves. So,
yep, and it was called Terror Hunt, correct?
Yeah,
That's what we got to play.
It's a return to form for Rainbow Six, because I remember, you and I played a bit of Rainbow Six Vegas with each other back in the day, those PS3 launch months, and it's that classic nostalgic mode. You're clearing the complex, finding all the terrorists. But they did show us there are going to be a few modes in the final game. There is Terror Hunt, there's bomb defusal, there's hostage rescue, all those kind of things. So as far as the hands-on section goes, my big takeaway is probably that it seems even more tactical and more feature-rich than the older Rainbow Six games, even Rainbow Six Vegas already were, which was very much on the tactical, difficult side. But yeah, the options were just plentiful. You could rappel down into rooms, flip upside down as you were doing so. All the character classes that we had time with had their very set roles determined by equipment. I loved,
and it was a huge emphasis on diversity within the group. You couldn't just all play as one thing. Even when we didn't, we got it was not a long demo for us.
Yeah, no, it was not a long demo for us. But despite my early death, see, I was the tank, right? I wanted to take my ballistic shield, get out in front of you guys, help us slowly creep through the hallways as I watched the Ubisoft guys do. Unfortunately, we got hit by a couple suicide bombers right off the get-go. So
which seemed to surprise the dev that was there, which kind of makes you think that it's kind of almost randomized enemies during the part of the sequences.
I think they do construct. You have a few set options to start with, and then they build it out from there. The enemy placement's random, enemy type is random, and then enemies can dynamically react to that level layout and what you are doing as a team based on how it's generated. So yeah, infinite replayability is definitely an attractive concept here. Yeah. But yeah, as far as the demo goes, like I said, loved seeing you use the thermite to bust through some walls. It was really, really difficult, but the tactical options are very rich, very deep, and the difficulty is definitely there. I think, when I think back to Rainbow Six Vegas, the enemy types don't stand out to me at all. As far as I remember, it was mostly just your assault types, and here we had everything from the bombers to the shotgunners to your machine gun firers, and they would stand back, move ahead, flank in really interesting ways. So.
It was a very unforgiving kind of gameplay too, and to be clear too, it was not. There's no, as far for this and with our experience, there was no respawn.
Right.
As soon as you died, you were dead, and then the rest of the team had to try to carry on without you.
And I think Rainbow Six vets are really going to love that. That's something that is unique to Terror Hunt and has always been a part of the terrorist hunt paradigm, and it's here in full effect. And Rainbow Six seems to be every bit the tactical, feature-rich experience that we expect it to be. It was also visually, it was on par. I think it looked good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I wouldn't put it up within some of the premier titles that we've seen.
Win our best graphics of show
probably not.
Maybe not.
But it was, it controlled really well. It looked very good.
Yeah, it did.
But if you're comparing it to an Uncharted, that's not going to reach that level. It's very difficult to, unless
strap a ballistic shield and some SWAT.
But again, this was an early build still,
like all Ubisoft's titles. So but it's already in a great state, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes from here. I definitely enjoyed my time with it. Don't know if I'll be the one to succeed when it eventually comes out, but I know there are Rainbow Six veterans who will really look forward to this kind of tactical play, and I think it has that in full force.
Yeah. So overall, we both enjoyed our time with Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. We had a good time. We look forward to seeing more and the challenge that it brings and the infinite replayability.
Hopefully it maintains that challenge even once people get their hands on it and can really invest time. We were never going to succeed in our 15-minute demo, but
even the devs got killed in our demo.
Hopefully it maintains that challenge difficulty throughout dozens of hours. So.
All right. Well, so those are our thoughts on Rainbow Six Siege. We still got a few more titles that we want to talk to you about before we leave Los Angeles for good, or at least until next year.
Absolutely.
So keep tuned to PSU for more videos coming out for the next few days, and we'll see you guys later.